5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, brother, there's an endless road to rediscover.
Hey, turn it off, dude. Turn off that.
Hey, sister, you know the water, sweet blood, but is thicker. Sing it.
Stop.
Oh, and whatever, dude. You know what? You're a hater. You're telling me to stop. I'm out here. I'm belting the pipes.
It's falling down. You.
Dude, can we just say that's the best intro? That needs to be our intro when we get, proper.
I got carried away, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, reel it in, dude. Reel that in. Bring it back. Well, anyways, hey, brother.
Sibling, how are you?
I'm doing well. We are here. And Arnie is here too. Arnie's here too, guys.
You're gonna say something different, and you fooled me.
No, dude, I wouldn't say that, man.
Not because you actually mean it or anything. You would just say it just to try to get a rise out of me. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm not trying to get a rise out of you. Why would I want that? That sounds terrible.
A reaction. You want to get me all spun up?
You already all spun up the way you came in here. God.
I was trancing, dude.
I thought I was watching RuPaul's Drag Queen for a sec.
Is that good? You like that show?
No, I don't even know what it is. I just read about it.
Really? Yeah. Something tells me that's in your Netflix queue.
No, dude, I have no clue what it is at all.
Well, he just came thin out of nowhere.
Make no mistake, though.
You know what it is, buddy.
It's in my search history, all right?
Okay. No mistakes made.
Whatever, dude. Dude, times aren't good, but we're going to try to be, as the people expect us to be. We're not going to be political. We're not going to be opinionated. We're just going to be two big idiots that try to show up for a good time, like to party, maybe get a chuckle out of you or maybe not.
Hope to. That's the hope.
That's why we're here.
Right now, people could use some laughs, even though I feel like probably not the time to be laughing, and I had some reservations about even doing it.
I think laughter is always a time for laughter. I think laughter is healing. I think laughter is, for me it is.
I agree personally. I agree with that. I think other people may say differently. They may say, huh?
Well, I mean, as long as you're not laughing at a specific situation, I think it's okay.
I'll just be laughing at you. Is that okay?
That's perfect. That's why people love that.
I don't know what people. Is somebody coming through your roof, dude?
Possible, but it's not Santa because it's too early.
He's way early, dude.
I need to go get that guy. He might have dementia now. He's old now.
Pretty old, dude.
You gotta figure that guy out, man.
You'll never figure out Santa. He's a mystery.
Man, no matter what, though, times are tough here at home, but we are still way better than China.
Oh yeah, I mean, we'll always be better than them.
Yeah, better. And they're communists and we're not, and this is the land of the free. And
yeah, amen. Amen.
Yeah, brother.
Yep, not China. That's the moral of that story.
Yeah, more to it. What do you have to say about that?
More to it. What?
Everything, dude. Everything going on. You said you've written up a nice essay. You're going to read aloud right now.
That was just a little tomfoolery on my part because you knew I wouldn't get into anything so hotly debated right now.
Yeah. It's something we're not going to touch, and that's all we're trying to get out. That we're not going to dive into that.
We're just distinctly not qualified to go over this.
No, we don't want to make anybody feel a certain way.
Travesty to the real issue if we were to speak on it. I'll say that.
I know if you don't talk about it, you're part of the problem, some say, not part of the solution, but there's just too many people out there trying to be a solution when we don't even know what the solution is right now. Would you concur?
Yes. Well, I think we know the solution. I don't know how we get there.
I don't know the solution. I mean, maybe after we're done here, you fill me in.
I'll give you a little background, okay?
Yeah, please do, because I don't know what it is.
I'll help you.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Make it work.
So what kind of stuff would you like to talk about tonight, man?
We'll talk about my goats for a minute.
Oh, let's talk about your goats.
Yeah, not all really want to talk about them. But
I do, dude. Your goats were great, man. I picked one up. He gave me a little cuddle, put his head on my shoulder. And I thought it died, but it didn't.
They try to make you believe that.
Yeah.
Fun fact is that sheep herders used to use these kind of goats with their flocks. So when the coyotes or the wolves came, they'd faint and they'd immediately eat them because they're fainting. And all the sheep would run away.
And so the goat would be the sacrificial lamb, but it was a goat.
Sacrificial goat. Yep.
I see. That's kind of fucked up, but
now they're just domesticated little animal pets. So cool.
Yeah, dude. I reached down. I pet the little guy on the head, and he looked at me, and you know what he said?
Help me.
No, he said, "Ah!"
Yeah, they're vocal little fellas.
And then the other one said the same thing.
Yeah, they know it's language that they have, and I can't decipher it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a code we're meant to crack.
Never.
I mean, we're not goats. We can't pretend. We can pretend to be goats, but for how long can we pull that? Huh?
No time, because everybody would know that we're not goats.
I don't know, dude. I saw this thing on the YouTubes of this chick who lived amongst the goats.
Well, the goats knew she wasn't a goat, cuz.
I don't know. The goats seemed pretty. They thought she was one of them. I think she was accepted.
Accepted in knowing what she was.
But I don't have confirmation on that. I can't speak on behalf of that lady who lives amongst the goats. But
maybe perhaps you can bring her on for an interview.
Look it up on the YouTube. Just look for a lady that lives with the goats. I'm sure she'll pop up.
I'll do that.
And you're getting another one, right? You love them so much. You're getting another one.
Didn't they a retread? Somebody had signed up for him and then kicked him back to the curb.
They kicked him and they beat him in the head, and now Arnie is saving this goat. Arnie's a hero. He's saving goats every weekend.
Show me your goats. Just kidding. I don't want any more than 3.
We're proud of him. We're really proud of him. It's the first time he's done anything positive in his life. So good job, Arnie.
Not true, man. I've done so many positive things.
I don't know, bud. I'd like to believe you, but I know you a little too well.
Proof's in the pudding, buddy.
Yes, what you said.
I said it, and I meant it.
What did you say?
I said it, and I meant it.
Oh, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. This is a free open mic, open forum. Say what you want, man. This is good.
Exactly.
There's only PVO here at the Everything So Far podcast.
Other vibes only.
So buckle up. We're gonna try to make you smile. Arnie's got some news for us. Some positive news, right?
I don't know if it's not positive at all. No.
Just different news, maybe.
Different news.
That's good, man. What kind of news?
He said Carol Baskins just was awarded one of Joe Exotic's zoos.
I think I read that same thing, and I can only imagine what he's saying.
Oh, my God. He's saying, I'll never financially recover from this.
Yeah, he's saying stuff like that. He's probably making Here Kitty Kitty Part 2, the song.
Great song. He didn't sing those, right?
I do. I don't know if you remember, we had a past guest, and I actually broke that news myself. So
you did? That's right.
I did. Thanks for showing up.
I mean, that was a long time ago. I forgot.
It was not that long ago.
Weeks ago, they tried to.
It was in COVID times, okay?
It's been a long time, dude.
It just feels that way, man. I mean, we've all aged a little bit more than we like to recently, I feel like.
Got so many gray hairs right now, dude.
Yeah, I shaved my face because they were poking out down here.
Getting wild, dude. That's how my head hairs are going.
Yeah, I don't have that problem yet. I still have a beautiful mound of brown hair on my head.
In your butthole, you got a beautiful mound of brown hair.
There's no beautiful butthole hair, period. I mean, why would you bring that up? It's a sensitive subject here. And we'll leave it at that. And
you know.
No, you know. And you don't want to know, but you do know.
I could forget it, as do you.
Oh, I wish I didn't know. But so we got Carol Baskins. That bitch, Carol Baskin, has gone out and she's swiped Joe Exotic's zoo out from underneath of him.
She just steal it?
That's the way I read it. I mean, I read 3 letters in it, but I think I saw a swiper, no swiping.
That's about as much as I read it, too. So.
And she swiped it.
Got it. I thought it was the big zoo, the Oklahoma one. You told me.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Like I said, I read 3 words and I said swipe or no swiping.
I didn't know Joe Exotic had multiple zoos. This is news to me.
I don't know, but I thought like that Doc guy, he was on the property, right? He had some cats on the property.
Doc Annell?
Yeah. And now he has to get his cats out of the property.
Oh.
For Carol Baskins. I'm sure he hates that because he don't like that lady. How does she have so much money? She's a nonprofit, right?
Her ex-husband. Remember, got all his money.
Oh. Yeah, that you have some other news about that front, right?
In that same article that I read one word of, it said that the sheriff is now saying that she forged, so not she, that her ex-husband's will was a forgery.
Well, I mean, who would you expect did it? Unless it was her or a professional calligraphist, forger, calligrapher.
You see that? Speaking of tigers, dude, did you see how a tiger escaped from like the Alameda County Zoo in California?
I did not, dude. Haven't been on the news. Haven't been on the social media lately.
So people were posting it, like they were posting it on their Twitter.
That was my chair. Sorry. I'm
scared.
I'm not a professional.
It's some guy. It's in the Alameda County Zoo posts. It's okay, nothing to worry about. The tigers have been located and are all accounted for. And somebody quote tweets it and says, "How do they know the tigers didn't send this tweet?" Because the tigers be tripping.
How do we know?
Making a big joke because how's a tiger going to tweet, right?
Oh, I get it. Good one, dude. I get it. I got it, man.
Too quick for you, but
There's
you
some
caught
stuff
up.
Going on, some furry animals upstairs that are running around, and I don't like it.
My goat's up there?
Yeah, the dog ones with the 4 legs.
They don't have the hooves. These guys got little mini hooves.
Yeah, they don't have hooves. You let the goats in your house yet?
Nah, dude, that ain't happening.
No. You think they would like it in there better?
I don't know. Probably.
You think? I don't know, man. They like to eat grass. There's no grass to eat in there. They probably eat like your siding, your trim on your walls. They would eat that.
Probably eat my beers, my Miller Lights. Who knows?
They would eat the cans straight up. Probably your shoes for sure.
I tried giving them something the other day. They didn't like it.
Dude, I picked when you picked one up, I was petting it. It tried to bite my hand.
If you think you got some food in there, it'll bite you.
It thought it was going for it, but luckily it bites really slow, and I was able to move my hand out very quickly.
Very gentle beasts.
Yeah, I think if he like felt my fingers in there, he'd have been like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was your finger."
He made an apology, but it would have sounded way different. It was
like, "Ah!"
Like that.
Yeah, something like that.
You stick your tongue out when they yell, dude. It's kind of creepy.
Oh, I haven't seen their tongue. I bet it is long and ugly.
Their eyes are creepy too, but it's
their eyes are cool. They're cool looking though.
Yeah. I made them faint a couple times accidentally already.
Did you make them faint?
Yes.
Is it just like they drop like that and roll over?
Yeah, full stiff.
Oh.
Fully, like slowly come into life after that. About 10 seconds or so.
That's good news, man. Hey, and I don't know what kind of technical difficulties are going on, but you're going in and out. You're freezing periodically, and I can't hear you that good.
Really?
So if it happens, I'm going to do this podcast without you, and I want you to know your services are appreciated.
Thanks, man. Just knock me off the feed. I understand.
I mean, I'm recording and you're not, so.
For the common good.
For the greater good. I mean, we can maybe pause it and try to, reconnect with you later, but we'll see what we're able to do.
Just keep rolling.
I know you got a tight schedule and a tight butthole.
Other commitments. I got to go speak to a lot of people tonight.
Like goats.
Yep.
Anyways, dude, before we get into our segments, we have one that's called the GFY Award. That's called the Go Fuck Yourself Award. Is that correct?
I don't like to say it a lot because it's bad words, but we say it when you need it.
Well, I mean, it's necessary. You wouldn't win the award unless you deserve to hear those words.
Sure.
And there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of recipients who could possibly receive this award, but we're not going to touch that. We're going to let whoever have their own opinions of who deserves a GFY award there. But we want you to remember there's still a China, and they are always going to win this award over anybody.
As long as they're there,
They've
always
killed 100,000 people because of a disease they've unleashed onto us, man. China.
Well, they probably killed like 40,000 of them, but
I don't know, whatever, dude. But I read a number and it had 6 digits. Okay.
Yeah.
So fuck China. You always win the GFY award, and also people who drive their vehicles through cemeteries on top of grave sites or grave plots. Fuck them too, right?
they're not good people. We shouldn't do that.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't have any GFY awards, but we want to remember those overachievers.
Let's just not forget the bicycle riders that own the road.
Bicycle riders that own the road and don't get over. You don't own the road. You're lucky that I don't just hit you.
Correct.
And also the people that killed that guy.
The guy that was riding the bike.
Yeah, that guy.
They were not nice guys either.
Yeah, they win. Let's not forget those people that are deservers of the GFY award. When you think about the people and things that are going on right now, I'm not saying those people don't deserve it, but just remember there's others out there that also have won and were very deserving of the GFY award. Okay? And that's all I have to say about that.
I'm going to round them all up and put them in prison.
I'm here for the same cell.
Especially China.
China, all of them.
We're going to put China right in jail.
Just the big China.
Yep. Just bars around it. Done.
You have anything about GFY you want to talk about?
I do not. I don't have any GFYs this episode.
Not today. Maybe next time.
Next time for sure.
Cool,
I'll feel about the premise.
Cool, man. Thank you for that. And that's going to do it for me, man. I don't have anything else to share with us.
That's it? You're just done?
I just don't have anything. Oh, yeah, I do have 2 more segments. Shit.
Go. If you want to go.
No, I mean, I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, me neither. What?
There's just stuff going on up there. I don't know what it is. I didn't sign off on things happening upstairs today. Unfortunately, people live here that don't listen to me. And I got to deal with it.
Yeah, everybody that lives there doesn't listen to you. So
that's true. That's a fact. 110%.
You got it.
110%. So, bro, what
lead us to?
What?
Where does that lead us to in the show?
You say, do you drive the show?
No, I didn't.
I said drive the show. I want you to take Jesus or Ryan take the wheel.
Oh, okay. Please don't compare me to Jesus. That's terrible. Then do some scenarios, my friend.
We could do that. I got some doozies.
I guess duty is what you got. Some duties.
Can I go first?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. You got your listening ears on, buddy?
Yeah, that's all I have.
Well, here we go. Prepare your brain. It's about to get twisted.
Okay.
All right, here we go. What if you lived with the indigenous peoples of the world?
Okay.
As an indigenous person yourself.
Yes.
You one day woke up and decided you would like to wear a polo shirt and maybe some pants. Doesn't matter what kind, shorts, even if you want. The elders see this as a spit in the face.
I think it is, yeah.
And demand that your wiener be chopped off.
Man.
Oh, man. The only thing you could do to save your wiener is to have your mouth sewn shut. Dude, are you going to save your wiener? Or are you going to get your mouth sewn shut?
Is there any chance that I get that mouth unsewn at any point? Is it sewn forever?
I mean, if technically, scientifically, you can do that in real life, you can do it. But the consequences will follow if you're caught or still live with the indigenous folk.
Here's what I'm thinking. Hear me out. I'm not going to cut my wiener off. I'm not doing it. I'll get my
That's a relief.
I'll get my mouth sewn up. And I will hope to one day maybe win their good graces back. And they say, you know what? You've been a good indigenous person. You can now have your mouth unsewn.
So let me ask you this. So you decided then. You woke up one day. You decided you wanted to wear a polo shirt and pants.
I mean, yeah.
So now you're not wearing are you saying you're not wearing those clothes now? You
I
went in the little.
after they did me the wiener or the mouth sewn, I reverted. I went right.
You went right back to the cloth,
Yep.
the loin cloth. Yeah. Well, man, I like the way you went with that, and I think I would probably do the same thing. I'm not getting my wiener chopped off.
Or I would secretly use a sharpened rock that I found or an arrowhead that we had crafted, and I would cut my stitches without telling anyone, and I would just pretend like they were still sleeping.
And whenever I went to sleep, you would be like, maybe you talk to yourself.
I would just go around and whisper in everybody's ear while they're
You'd be like, guess what I did? And then run away. You'll never catch me.
and I just sprinkle away.
He'd be like, Andy, I had the strangest dream.
Is that what it is?
And you're like,
You're like, let me check your stitches.
your lips are all swollen. They're like, just.
Yeah, there's just blood coming out of where the suture holes were.
There's this weird, like, discharge coming out of your lips that shouldn't be there. It's not green. It's purple. And it shouldn't be.
It's something's bad. They know. They're going to definitely be suspicious.
Oh, I like that, dude. I mean, it's one of those things that you're like, hey, man, I kind of like my wiener a little bit.
Yeah, I mean.
And there's a chance.
You know, I just realized? Can't even freaking eat, dude.
You would have a feeding pump tube in you.
Oh, the indigenous people are throwing out feeding tubes.
And let me tell you how they would get that in there. You wouldn't like that either. You wouldn't like that one bit.
All in one way, huh?
It would just be a funnel attached to your stomach. They would just pour coconuts in and stuff.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't think your body could break that down personally, but
I don't like that at all, dude.
it would be interesting.
It would be something.
For sure, dude.
I'm definitely not signing up for that.
Well, interesting. We went a route that we didn't, know we'd stumble upon, but we did.
So what you're saying is you'd rather get your wiener chopped off.
No, what I'm saying is that there's a lot to think about here. It's going to suck.
Either way, it's going to suck.
It's going to suck, and I think you're having second thoughts about you might want your wiener chopped off now.
You created a scenario that there is just no winning combination here.
There really isn't, but you've chosen the route that is going to lead to you dying, ultimately.
I mean, you could live. True. I mean, you could. What can you live off of if you can't chew and swallow?
Well, there's enough for a little like straw in there.
They just mince up some fish and you just slurp it up.
Yeah, fish protein shake.
Uh,
Yummy.
Thanks.
Well, bro, I think that was a real doozy.
Go keep my wiener though.
A humdinger, dude. Way to go. Way to respond, and I appreciate your thoughts. Now throw one my way.
Okay, here we go. You're a bomb technician, and you're called to the scene where your perimeter cannot be widened any further due to the extenuating safety concerns for those folks trapped. There are dozens of innocent civilians within the blast radius. The timer on the bomb is set to 45. But your experience tells you that the complexity of this bomb would likely take you over an hour to defuse. You can walk away. Then you can attempt to call in the bomb robot, which is on a 45-minute lead time to get to you. Or you can try to defuse it, knowing that if you can't do it faster than normal, you're dying with the rest of the dozens in the building. You trying to save those people, or are you walking away, protecting your own self?
So, I mean, you said there's a chance I could call in the bomb robot.
But he is at least 45 minutes out.
And I may have that amount of time. I don't know, right?
You think that it's going to take longer to defuse it just by looking at it. You're like, wow, this was a master bomb maker that did this. How
right. So what am I in the street? I'm in the middle of the street right now?
You actually know you're inside of a closed-in space. The people can't leave because there's snipers outside waiting to pluck them off if they leave.
Damn it. I was hoping I was in a street, because if I was in a street, I could like find a man, possibly like a little manhole and just throw it in there.
Oh, yeah, smart. But you can't because of motion sensors on it.
You obviously thought of that and wanted to make this harder.
Yep.
So am I really good at defusing bombs? Am I like really good at it?
You are. And that's why you know it's going to take a long time, But it's right on the line there. Either you save everybody or you die with them.
So there's a chance I can defuse it. What I'm doing is
Dying.
I'm calling that robot.
But you're going to start the process.
Yeah, but I'm getting to it and hoping that like the robot gets there in time or that I can defuse it in time.
That's a good answer.
And if the worst comes to worst, then
what? You just run? You just take the snipers and you be like, everybody get out of here.
Then I died because it's what I signed up for.
Yeah, but I think like as a last ditch effort, you're like, okay, nobody can go outside because there's crazy snipers and there's our pluck off.
So I just started letting people get plucked by a sniper?
No, not that. Try to defuse the bomb. You call in your robot guy. Terminator T2 gets in there. He can't do it either. You're in a bad spot. And then you just say, guys, we're out of time. Like 2 minutes. We got to make – if we don't make a run for it, we're all dead.
Well, what if my team of like fellow people that are on my side like pop off on those snipers for me?
They could do that. You have
and then like I can be like, hey, please leave now because those snipers have been shot in the head. They're dead.
Oh, that should have been your answer. So what you did was you called in a secondary team to take out the sniper.
That is my answer.
You just thought of it after you already tried to defuse it, so you're dead.
That was never my scenario. Dying was never it, dude.
Could have been.
Dying was a possibility, but that's not what I'm going for here.
Okay, I like it. I like your positive thinking.
PVO, bro.
Yeah. Good answer, man.
Cool, man. Well, you know what? I came with it. I'm bringing that big brain power here, dude.
What you got there?
The biggest muscle in my body right here.
Yeah.
You don't believe me, dude? I mean, whatever. Don't answer that. Shut up.
I wasn't asking you anyway. Whatever. You got another scenario, dude?
I do. I think we usually bring 2 apiece, right?
Yeah, I have a third, but I might not use it. So let's just go.
All right. So this one. Are you ready?
Ready, Santa. Listening ears on.
Here we go, dude. You've awoken from a nice rest and being told that in an hour you are to box Mike Tyson.
Hold on. Mike Tyson.
What?
Mike Tyson at 53 or Mike Tyson at 20?
Mike Tyson at 53.
Okay.
And you at 53, or you are right now.
Not that old. That's a lot.
In his first boxing match in 20-plus years. The news is shocking, and since you had not known about this at all right until the second that you woke up, that you're told you're going to box this legend.
I just woke up from a Rip Van Winkle dream.
And they're like, hey, bro, you're going to fight Mike Tyson. Now, you've seen the videos of him lately. He's looking pretty good. He's in great shape. He's got the fast punches. But anyways, dude, there are exit doors all around you. And you could leave. Yeah. Nobody would yell at you or, there's no penalty, but you would be seen as a huge pussy.
I think so.
And at least if you stick with it, you could say that you fought Mike Tyson and took the beating of a lifetime and lived to tell about it. Are you running out those exit doors or are you getting your face punched in?
How much money am I making?
You're making money. I don't know how much, but
undisclosed amount.
I didn't put it in the scenario but let's say you're making $25,000. I'm not putting it too high because that obviously if it's 50 or 100, you're like, yeah.
I think I'd probably go in there and take a swing.
Take a swing and then get your ass kicked for.
Definitely would get dumped in a dumpster by him, but yeah, I mean.
Well, yeah.
Can't run away. You can't do that, right?
I don't know, man.
Even though I've been
just put yourself in that situation. You just woke up.
Yeah.
Open your eyes.
Be refreshed.
And they were like, "Hey, man, you got an hour, and then you're fighting Mike Tyson."
How long have I been asleep for?
I don't know. 8 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours.
So it's not like I've been in a coma.
No, not a coma. You just took a nice rest and woke up to some crazy news.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
You'll do it? Okay. Because the odds are you're going to be put right back to sleep pretty soon.
Yeah, I'll get murdered, but I'll do it. I'll go in there. I'll take a $25,000 check.
Cool, man. Well, that was my scenario, and I think your answer was good.
What would you do?
I would also fight.
Yeah.
I'd be backing down.
Fresh, I'd be like, yeah, I think I could fuck up Tyson. Let's go.
I might though, if I do fight him, I might take one hit and then just pretend I'm down already.
Yeah, you're like,
yeah, that was a good punch. Yep. The one punch knockout.
Where do I collect my check again?
You'd be like, at least I did it. I stood there with Mike Tyson.
Over the pussy.
I'm not. I stood in there. But yeah, I think I would do something like that because I don't want to get my face beat in. That's not something I want to do.
Oh, man, it's not that good.
Yeah, it's not good for you. I don't have proper technique to protect myself. I'd do a bunch of this and probably this and maybe this and
that guy just running circles around the ring.
Yeah, you'd get really tired. He wouldn't.
He just stalked you like in that Tyson way.
Yep. And then he would probably eat your children.
Well, he'd say that. He'd say
He would
that.
definitely probably eat them in real life. He'd be like, I will eat your children.
He would say that. All right. All right,
cool, man. Throw one my way.
You got it. Oh, guess what? I also have a wiener scenario. How weird is that?
Well, it sounds like us, that's for sure. We're talking about wieners.
Would we ever talk about anything else? Maybe, I don't know.
No, we're not very mature.
We're definitely not. So in the
this doesn't involve a number 3, does it? Okay, good.
I don't want to upset Mom again.
Yeah, she was very upset about that, and we talked about that today. And she's ashamed of you. It's fine.
She definitely was.
I think you can work your way back into her better graces. I don't know. Give her a shout out or something.
Just abstain from using the term 3 for a while.
Yeah, she don't like that.
She called us raunch. She called me raunch.
It doesn't mean the Intimidator to her.
No. In the not too distant future, we'll have what amounts to be an experimental vaccine ready for the coronavirus. I don't know if you read that today.
I don't read.
It's true. Well, old Fauci said by the end of the year, 100 million doses we could have.
Good. That's good.
Thanks. Many people will rush to take it, of course. In doing so, we find that the new vaccine may, in fact, cause your wiener to fall off. Don't know why. Weird side effect. They can't pinpoint it. The government has begun mandating that you be vaccinated to return to normal life. With a 50-50 shot at your wiener falling off if you take the vaccine, or you're homeward bound for another year. You taking that chance? You taking that vaccine, bro?
Nope.
You're going to lose your job. You're going to get...
I mean, I don't think I think you would have to explain yourself to your job. And if you do lose it, then go on unemployment, try to find something a year later or something along those lines. But I'm not losing my wiener. If there is a possible,
50-50, maybe you don't have that gene and your wiener falls off.
Well, good, but that's 50-50. That's 50% too much of a chance.
I mean, what, you're 42 now. It doesn't matter. You don't even need that thing. Let it go, man. Take the 50-50 shot. Whatever, dude. You said I was 53.
I'm not 42, Ryan. Not.
I'm not 53, okay?
Whatever, dude. I know you're not 53, but if you call me 43, I'm going to call you 53.
Deal.
That's how it works.
So you're gonna go ahead and take that vaccine.
I told you, I'm not. Stop trying to set me up to get my wiener taken off. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking the vaccine. I'm keeping my wiener, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So you're gonna walk into that vaccine office with your polo shirt on.
You know what, dude? You've already made Mom upset. She's already upset with you this week. Because of this is all she wanted is my wiener to get chopped off. I'm giving you chances to not have your wiener chopped off.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Yeah, well, you know what? She's going to be like, stop picking on your brother. It's rude, and his wiener doesn't need to be chopped off is what she's going to tell you.
You guys shake hands and make up over there.
That's what she's going to say.
And I'm like, he started it.
Then we're going to talk about butthole hair again.
Yeah, I mean, there's no winning. She's never going to be proud of us with this kind of shit.
No, it's too late. But you know what she does? It's funny because you get in crowds, and she's the one that brings on the podcast.
Does.
I think, in a way, she's a little proud.
Called it super fan.
She's good. She's like, hey, they can hold a show. They know how to talk. They're talkers, those two. I'm a little proud.
Yes.
Except when Barney talks about number threes.
I'm going to act like I'm appalled, but I'm secretly listening every Thursday.
She is. She's like, no, I didn't listen this week. But she did.
Yet. I'm going home right after this and turning it on.
She's the first one that listens, I think, every week. We got that one listen as soon as we upload. I think it's her.
Yeah.
It's her.
It's not you just listening to test it out?
It's maybe sometimes it's two. Maybe it's me.
Okay, that's good to know, man. So you're gonna, first of all, you're gonna get your wiener chopped off so you can eat for the indigenous folks, and then you're gonna get a vaccine and have your wiener fall back off again. So, man, we're having a bad week, dude.
Dude, I never painted you into a corner to accept these scenarios in a specific way. You had your own choice, but you're painting me in a corner here.
I'm just kidding you. You have your own choice too. I'm just joshing with you. You're seething. You're so mad.
So yeah, I'm getting my wiener chopped off.
But hey, guess what?
Who needs them?
Those coconuts are going to be so good.
Who needs them? I'm going to sit down and pee from now on. Who cares? You taking a shit in there? No, I'm taking a pee. It'll be quick.
All I can do now.
You're sitting down. Yeah. It is what it is.
Oh, my God.
Well, dude, do you have any more? Would you like to share your third, or you want to pass?
It was kind of trash. I'll pass.
You're a pass. So those are some doozies of scenarios. I don't know how these brains, mine and yours, keeps churning this out, but I mean,
it's scary stuff. I mean,
people have got to listen to this and be like, man, these are some fucked up cats.
They probably think we're crazy.
I would. I mean, I know I'm crazy.
They're like, there's no way these dudes have normal lives. Like, you can't just, right?
We haven't said Miller Lite once tonight.
Well, they're really holding out on the sponsorship.
I already cracked this one open, but I wanted to tell you a scenario I'm going to go through in real life.
Hold on, dude. Is it like a quit drinking scenario?
No. I'm thinking about switching to Michelob Ultra.
Whoa, dude. Why? Can I ask why, dude?
With less calories. I'm trying to lose my gut. I want to get that beach bod, dude. I want to just, be stunting on the beach this COVID season. I got to get the honeys, dude. I can't lie. What do you say to that?
I have no words. I actually have no words to say.
You like Michelob Ultra? What does it have? 8 calories?
90 calories?
8.
No, it has more than 8 calories, bro.
It's like 8.5, maybe.
No, dude, it has like 90 calories.
That's not much less than Miller Lite.
Exactly. And Miller Lite is delicious.
It is. You're right, it is.
It doesn't have the calories on here, does it?
It has like 90. It doesn't. It has like in the 90s. It's not quite 100.
96 calories in this Miller's.
Yeah.
Hold on. How many calories?
I'm trying to get that sweet beach bod for the honeys, dude.
There are about 8.1 dietary calories in 1 fluid ounce of beer.
That's what you had, dude. You had the wrong thing.
What'd she say?
It says there's 8.1 dietary calories in every ounce of beer. So if you drink a 12-ouncer, you're screwed, bro.
Oh, I love 12 ounces. So much more than 10 ounces, though.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
10 ounces, you're like 3 sips. You're like, where'd it go? And it's gone.
There are about 8.1
Shut up!
dietary
Shut up!
calories in 1 fluid ounce of beer.
Dude, can you tell your phone to kindly shut the fuck up, please?
I did, dude. I told her shut up twice.
Thank you. Tell your phone to learn a book, okay?
She's dumb.
Learn herself something.
She doesn't know anything except what I tell her.
Well, that's good, dude. That's really good. I'm glad we talked about that because I feel like you talked me off the ledge there. I was going to jump ship to Mick Ultra because for some reason I thought I could save myself some calories, and it's not really worth it, is it?
Man, I can't believe you. I really can't.
You hate me?
I can't believe you, dude.
What are you doing?
I'm looking it up, bro.
Don't look it up. We need to go on to the next segment. Don't have time to sit here and wait for you to look on your stupid phone with your dial-up internet.
Guess what? This is what Miller Lite's going to think when they hear this. It's going to blow your mind. 95 calories in a Michelob Ultra.
Oh, yeah.
6 in a Miller Lite.
96?
All that really worth it?
It's 1 calorie, dude.
1 calorie. Shred City, right? You doofus. Can't even believe you.
Every calorie counts, dude.
Yeah. Sure it does, buddy.
I think that's on a shirt somewhere.
Yeah, I got it too, but it's way too small.
Now it is, for sure. Because Corona has been tough on you, man.
You're telling me, dude. Haven't exercised at all. Haven't done shit.
I was going to challenge you to a pickup game of basketball, but I was worried that you would possibly stroke out.
Still kick your ass, but
Yeah, you would still kick my ass. But that's just because I'm not good at basketball.
yeah, I mean, you're not saying like you're going to challenge me to a actual physical fitness test because I would lose.
Maybe both of us will pick up trees and like from one end have a relay race. We'll carry them from one end to the yard to the other. I've seen things that's happened.
Can I cut these trees and?
No, they're a specific size and weight.
Do you have a bigger tree than me?
No, same size.
How big are these trees?
I don't know, dude. I didn't really think of it that much.
I'm going to keep needling these questions in you.
I'm just trying to think of a scenario where I could possibly win.
Save it for next week's, buddy, because we already passed that.
Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, good idea. I'll save it for next week. Scenarios are over, and we're moving into our favorite segment. It may be last segment, unless you have some last-minute news to shed upon us. But I want to move on to, is this Florida? Now, so far, I'm at 90%. I've gotten one wrong.
You've only gotten one wrong.
You've gotten.
You haven't done 10 though.
Oh, well, I was just guesstimating. I'm doing good. I've gotten one wrong. Okay.
I think you're 5 for 6.
It's pretty damn good, in my opinion. You're like 3 for
Like
8. 3 for 8.
Not good. Yeah.
You had a rough week last week.
Yeah. Not good.
Your first week was great. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, but you came in last week and you looked like a shriveled up dick.
I think
Not good. Nobody wants that.
I think I'm 3 for 9 because the first time you didn't even do it, just me, remember? So.
Wow, dude, you're okay. 3 for 9. That's making it worse than it is.
No, I'm just trying to be honest here.
But dude, since this show is positive vibes only, I'm telling you, I feel like this is your day. This is your night.
I hope it is, man.
So, you want me to go first? Because I feel like you got it.
Yeah, hit me with one.
All right, dude. Is this Florida? Police arrest a man who claimed he was making healthy meth. The man is facing drug charges after the police told him he's attempting to create non-healthy meth. But he argued with them and tried to prove his point that he was making healthy meth. He was not.
Taking vitamins.
Although the search did not come up with any methamphetamine, he came and he told the police what he was doing, so he was taken into custody. Is this Florida?
Man, everything about that reeks of Florida.
It totally does, dude. I agree with you. Everything in this trivia game of ours.
Segment is all about that. That's what makes it hard.
It's really tough. We only picked the ones that are.
Oh, you froze.
You froze. Nobody saw me froze.
I got fart.
Take a minute. Think about it.
I'm going to say that this is not Florida.
You're correct, my brother. It's actually Colorado.
Oh, man, weird.
But it's also a Colorado thing when you think about it.
I don't know. I wouldn't think that. I wouldn't think, oh, Colorado.
Well, it's Colorado, dude. Way to go. You're back in the good graces of the game. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come. I'm on your team here. I'm rooting for you.
I've got one for you here, Bucky.
Miller Lite. Yes.
Officers arrested a woman after a very unusual police pursuit last week. Police say Sally Selby took an electric shopping cart from a local Walmart early Friday morning and drove it down the highway in the slow lane. Police pursued at a very low speed. When officers were able to get her to stop, Selby reportedly told them she took the cart from Walmart and was driving it to the Waffle House to get a cup of coffee. Brother, do you think this lady committed these acts of treachery in Florida?
Man, that sounds a lot like something you'd see in Florida, man.
really does.
But I'm not quite sure there are electric carts in Florida.
Ooh, perceptive of you.
So I'm going to say, I don't know if there is, but I just don't think there are.
Pretty. I mean, that's a safe bet, you know.
So I'm going to say it is Florida.
Oh, you try to throw a curveball at me? It was Tennessee, sir.
Damn it. I thought that you were agreeing with me, and I was like, this fucker's trying to trick me.
What? Double tricking you? Whoa!
We don't trust each other at all.
Gotta be.
God.
What are the odds?
Damn it.
You got to go with your gut.
Yeah, you know, my gut was telling me to not pick Florida, but I did because you were so agreeful, and you were agreeing with me, and I didn't like it.
Never trust me. Wow.
How do I come back from this, dude? This is...
Well, you just give me my next one, and then we keep going. That's how it works.
Okay. I can do that. Try to go 2 for 2 here.
I'm going to try my best.
A man was arrested after reports that he mooned neighbors who asked him to stop mowing their yard that weren't his. Bradley M. Hayes, he was 42 years old. He was arrested at 7:50 p.m. on Tuesday of last week for disorderly conduct. Police who were called because a man was mowing people's lawn that was not his. So what he did was exposed himself to all those neighbors and police. I'm going to ask you, dude, is this happening in Florida or is it somewhere like Colorado? Maybe Nebraska. Maybe Connecticut. Maybe Ken Kniff's doing it from Connecticut.
Definitely happening in Florida, first of all. But in this specific instance, it did not happen in Florida.
My brother, it was Florida.
Damn it. Damn it.
It was Florida. It was Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, Jacksonville. You were doing the thing I did, and you were saying perhaps it's all over the place elsewhere. And
yeah, you know, I would have said that either way. So you're incorrect.
All right, I got another one for you. Ready? Are you ready?
Trying to. My kids are FaceTiming upstairs. That's all I can hear. It's really distracting. I wish they would go somewhere.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Police say 2 men robbed an area pub while officers were holding a retirement party Tuesday. The masked men entered across the street, into the pub, which is across the street from a police station at around 5:30 p.m., pointed a gun at the cashier and demanded money from the register, police say. What the robbers didn't know is that they were at a county police sergeant's retirement party was going on in another room of the same pub. Officers attending the party were informed of the robbery, and they chased down the 2 suspects. Brother, does that sound like something somebody would do in Florida?
Dude, of course it sounds like something somebody would do in Florida. Don't you feel dumb for asking that question?
It's just part of the tagline. That's how I ask.
I'm going to say it happened in Florida.
Well, you're going to be wrong again. That was in our own near and dear Baltimore, Maryland, sir.
Oh, that's not shocking.
A very Florida-like place.
Yeah, that is a very Florida-like place. Maybe some would say if this were a few years ago, it'd be a more Florida than Florida-like place. But they've cleaned up a little bit, maybe.
A lot of it, actually.
Well, there you go. That's good. Way to go, Baltimore. You still have a really shitty baseball team, but
shut up, dude.
We can't all be the Washington Nationals, who are the reigning and current World Series champions. Dude, that ring looks sexy, didn't it?
Oh, stupid.
You get one for every finger.
Don't do that, Liberace.
Shut up, dude. You can't say that in 2020.
Oh, you can't say a person's name, bro?
Yeah, well, I know what you were insinuating.
Well, what was that? He had lots of rings is what I'm insinuating.
Oh, yeah, okay. Whatever. Dude.
Come on.
I got another question to ask you. The way I wrote this down was bad, but I'm going to fix it.
Illiteracy rears its ugly head again.
The first sentence would tell you everything you need to know about what this is.
Be careful.
Police are looking for a man they say broke into a high school and spent an entire day vandalizing the campus. all the while naked. The police department posted a photo of the suspect culprit on its social media account. Not naked, thankfully. Asking for help to identify the man who appears to be wearing headphones, a hat, a shirt at the time.
No pants.
At the time, he was wearing clothes, but he got naked and vandalized the school. He racked up over $100,000 in damages, bro.
He went off.
Did this happen in Florida or somewhere else?
No, this did not happen in Florida.
It did not happen in Florida.
No.
It happened in Florida, dude. It happened in Miramar.
Dude, I didn't think there was anything worth $100,000 in Florida.
Well, there is, you're right, because that is misleading. But there is apparently damages that can equal the amount of $100,000.
He must have done some serious damage.
Yeah, he did a lot of work naked, vandalizing that high school. Is that what it was? Yeah, high school.
Miramar, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. You can look it up, but I mean, that's what the sentence starts out as Florida police are looking, and I had to take that out, obviously, because I didn't do a good job of cutting and pasting that. I didn't cut enough.
I hate to see it.
You want to give me one there, friend, so I can try to redeem myself. I'm 0 for 2.
0 for 2.
Doesn't feel good.
I've been there. A 20-year-old man was arrested after police say they tried to steal a patrol vehicle while a police officer was sitting in it. It happened at about 5 a.m. on July 17th. As Officer Robbie Troutman was in his patrol vehicle at the main police station writing a report. When Troutman heard the car's doors open and reported seeing a man later identified as Aaron Orlando.
Oh, yeah, you gave it up right there. That's Florida, Orlando, Florida.
Away and hide behind another vehicle. Troutman and another officer detained Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of Spanish people in Florida.
2 cell phones, a portable speaker, a $20 bill, and a pipe with marijuana residue. Rodriguez said he saw my vehicle was running, so he attempted to steal the vehicle. So he had to ride him. I think you already had your answer, but do you think this happened in Florida?
I do think it happened in Florida.
Buddy, you've redeemed yourself. That happened in Florida.
Yes.
You're in the positive bracket.
We've each got one right this time.
Which is not good for you, but better for me.
Well, I'm still in better shape than you are at this point.
Whatever, dude. I've got more.
So, I mean, if I'm going to look to the bright side, that is my bright side. And I still have one more question for you.
Yep, you do.
So, if you're ready.
I have 4 of them?
You got 4 questions, dude. That's what I came up with this week, and that's what you're getting.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what I get. Okay? It only matters what kind of content we come up with and what we can do on here to make an hour.
Fine.
And here we go. Police say a man broke into a bank just to heat up his Hot Pocket in the microwave. Yeah. Police were called to the Wells Fargo Bank early Wednesday morning. When they arrived, they found a broken window near the bank's drive-thru. An alarm company reported surveillance camera that caught a white male inside a break room using the microwave.
He's hungry.
Man that's now arrested claims it was well worth it. Bro, is it Florida?
It's not Florida.
Not Florida?
Not Florida.
You did it. It's California.
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 I wouldn't have expected.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a California thing to happen, does it?
Nope. I was going to say somewhere else, but what do you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, dude, I mean, you got 2 right this week. You got 2 right and 2 wrong. That's a big deal.
50, buddy. I'm batting 500.
I mean, you're catching up. I don't know the exact score, but I know you're behind me, but you're right there.
Got to throw the whole exact score out. Got to do week to week is all you got to do.
Yeah, so we can do week to week. You win this week.
Not really, because you only did 3.
It doesn't matter. You got more right than I did.
But I had an extra chance.
Your percentage is slightly better.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't feel great. I'm saying this.
I'm proud of you. You came with your A game this week.
Whatever.
I knew you could do it.
Whatever, dude.
Really, dude? I say something nice to you and you give me a whatever, dude?
Usually you don't mean it. It's usually thinly veiled.
I meant it, dude. I meant it. And I'm just all about positive vibes. I'm trying to
Sometimes, dude.
change the world, you know.
All right, Michael, make it a better place.
Well, no. That dude touched little kids, man. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, brother.
Allegedly.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude. You got anything else you want to share?
Dude, I think we covered all bases here. We did what we sought out to do, and I think we maybe made some people smile.
I made me smile.
I smiled. I feel better now than I did before the episode started.
A little bit. I do too, a little bit.
Yeah, I think we're getting better at this.
It's debatable. Who could know? Because it takes people to understand this.
Yeah, we definitely don't get any of that. So
tune in. Maybe tune in. You'll be surprised. We've come a long way.
Are you talking to me? Because
anybody that might listen.
Oh, well, you know what? They're not listening this far. And if they are, thank you so much. Arnie has offered hand jobs to everybody who's listened to the what is this? The hour mark. This is the hour mark, and you've offered hand jobs to everybody.
Not true.
And now Mom is mad at me.
Way to go, dude.
Well, she's definitely not listening this far, so I feel okay.
Punch out.
Dude, do you want to, just in case somebody is listening, do you want to mention social media we have?
We are at the Everything So Far Pod on Instagram and Facebook, correct?
We're at the Everything So Far podcast on Instagram and Facebook. We're at the Everything SFP on the Twitter. And I think you and I at that account are we're salivating to have a back and forth with somebody to, get somebody we don't know already.
And interaction, yes.
We want to talk. We want to have a back and forth with somebody. We want to debate something. We want to talk about funny stuff.
Engage it.
We love engage. Yes.
Engage.
We want to engage. We want to be engaged to you, all of us. Yep. We will get down on one knee and ask you to spend the rest of your life with us. That's what I want.
That's beautiful, man.
I mean it.
That's what he wants. He's gonna cry. So
that's what I want.
Do it for him.
That's what I want, man. Anyways, brother.
Thanks for this respite from the bad news.
Yeah, it really feels refreshing not to acknowledge it. And when I was here, I felt like it didn't exist.
But also, you should still acknowledge it.
Because we do not know what the right answer is.
That's right. I think if we've gotten one thing clear tonight, we are not qualified to have any answers.
Not us. But whatever you think, hopefully it's the right thing.
Yeah.
And
I can only tell you what I know is the wrong thing, and I'm not going to tell you that unless you ask me. So, but I don't know the right answers.
I can speak for him. He definitely knows the wrong thing. So
I know what I feel is right, but we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, we're not. And it could be right, but I'm guessing it's wrong, maybe.
Right,
we're not going to talk about it.
I feel like it's right. I don't feel like I am qualified to say this.
And first of all, I would never even say that what I think is right or wrong because I'm so transparent and I think that everybody is – never mind. Let's forget I was speaking.
I'm good at that, so I'll do that. Thank you.
All right, dude. I'm done.
Signing off.
You want to sing the Hey Brother song?
No, I don't, but I will.
Slap your knee, be like, hey, brother, you have goats and you are now their mother. Yeah. That's for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Later, bro. I love you, man.
Love you, bro.
Deuces.